Welcome back, time to newcomers alike to Pokemon Marble. Last episode we did quite poorly, got 2 losses, and now we're still stuck with Red Rat. This episode we continue, and hopefully we find a Pokemon that can actually stay in our party without dying. Well, we got a call first. Call in from Fabulous. Oh, god dang it, nobody wants to talk to you, Fabulous. Go away. Hey, Thought Blago 2, can you contact my godfather? I've been trying, but he seems to be in a dead zone. By the way, how's it going? You got the swell badge? Swell? That badge is just swell. Okay, anyways, you got the swell badge yet? You don't? I do. Ho, 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 ho. As always, I'm better. What? Glass Army? A fossil? Yeah, right. Surely. Ha. I can't believe that. You filthy liar. If you're at the galleries, you might be arriving to Kelly Green Sound Tune, aren't you? Great, I'll wait for you here and kick your butt in a bit while I try to call my godfather by myself. Yeah. See ya, loser. Ah. God, go away, Fabulous. Grr, stupid Fabulous. Stupid, sexy Fabulous. Oh, I gotta catch this thing. Scratch. Catch. Merp, merp, merp. Cool. Truffkey. New Pokemon. Yeah, it burrows and lives underground. If threatened, it curls itself into a ball for protection. I think that's Sandshrew. It is Sandshrew. Okay. I will call you... I'm going to call him Fluffles, and he will be mine. My Fluffles. Alright. Alright, up we go. I think it's up this way. I don't remember which way it is. Ew, turd grass. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Please tell me. Ah, no! Where are you going? I don't want to fight you. All you got is a Flatchow. Okay. Come on, I could beat you. There we go. What are you sending out? Okay, Ember. Oh, crap. Hang on, Red Rat. You're almost there. Another Flatchow. Okay. Have a scratch. There we go. Woo! You survived. Good job, Red Rat. Unbelievable. Let's see. Moleman's Gallery shortcut to Molehills. Well, I don't want to go to Molehills. We want to go down to Kelly Green, don't we? There we go. Thank God. Red Rat was almost dead. And now, I think I should probably do some training on my Truffkey, actually. Let's do that. Skimp, what do you have? Flash? Well, okay, I'll just use you for HM slaving then. All you have are Scratch and Defense Curl for now, but we're gonna make you into a monster. Aha. Let's do it, Truffkey. Because you were adorable. Go, Fluffles, go, Fluffles, go, Fluffles, go. Fluffles! Yay. Fluffles! Ah, an Amarito. I wish I still had mine. What?! I'm never gonna be able to keep a Pokemon, am I? You know what? This is grind. Screw it, you know what? If I'm grinding, I don't even care. If I'm grinding, deaths don't count. Not anymore. I'm making that a new rule. Deaths do not count during grinding because that defeats the freaking purpose. Ugh, how stupid is that? God dang it. I don't even care. Grinding is painful enough as is. I'm not gonna count freaking deaths anymore. That is just ridiculous. Ow. But Munch. Alright, switch. We'll just have Fluffle share the XP, I guess. Die. Thank you. Nobody likes Oddishes. Fluffles must really suck by now. Lordy. We'll just, like, assume that if something faints during a wild battle, we get away safely and make it to the Pokemon Center without it dying. I think that'll do. But that's just from this point on. I don't know if it's happened before where something's died during a wild fight, but we'll figure it out. Get the other Fluffles! Get it! God! Ah! Get the Fluffles! Ouch. Stop critting me! Freaking annoying. Oh my god, really? This sucks. Truffkey, you suck. You suck right now. You need to gain some levels and actually be useful for once. This is... I have to designate a grinding period and just say no deaths count during that time. That's the best I could do, I think. Especially when they're freaking criticals like these guys have been getting on me. Freaking ridiculous. Maybe Truffkey has a high critical hit ratio or something. There we go. It must, because I keep getting crits on stuff. Come on, Fluffles. Continue on. Hi, Turker. Stop lowering my attack, you butt munch. There we go. Man, Trefkey looks like it's going to take a while to level up pretty soon, too. That's no good. Sveta Santa. There we go. Truffle. Wow, there must be something on it. Oh, what is he carrying? Maybe it's whatever he's carrying. He's carrying... Oh, he's only carrying an ass-pear berry. Ass-pear. Alright, anyways. I think it's pronounced aspareberry, but I don't even give a crap. You must have, like, some ability that gives you a critical hit ratio. Oh, it has pickup. That's nice. That'll be useful. That's very useful in a Nuzlocke, actually. Alright. And if things get really desperate, if I still have Red Rat by, like, about the time the 4th gym comes, I think I'll just make a rule where I can use revives that I pick up off the ground to revive Pokemon that died. Only ones to pick up off the ground. Sand Attack! You know, I should really figure out what kind of gym this is before I go up and train Trefkey up so really high leveled. So, what kind of gym is down here? It's a nice town. Baro definitely did good on the graphics in this game. Barbarian. Barbarian. I see what they did there. Oh, no! Hey, Blago 2! Still heading for the gym? Good heavens, you're slow. As I told you before, I already have the swell badge. Oh, yeah, else haven't... Oh, god dang it. Go away, I don't want to fight you. Wasu? Yuck. Get out of here. Have an ember. Stupid ugly thing. There we go. What are you sending out? What is that? Oh, that thing. Withdraw. Oh, crap. Smoke screen. I don't have anything strong against water types right now. More smoke screen. More smoke screen. Okay, good. Okay, so it should be missing pretty well. Hopefully. And it's burned, which also helps me out a little bit. Ow! God dang it. Don't kill Red Rat, I won't be happy. There we go. Yeah. Scary face. Nah. Copycat. Yeah, keep Red Rat out. He'll have to beast until I get something else up a few levels. Metal Claw. There we go. Booble. Right up the boobles. Owned. And not bad, not bad. Whatever. Red Rat's owning everything. You've gotten pretty strong, Blago 2. Impressive. But even if you beat me, I'm still better than you, and I'm gonna go take a ticket for the train in Cobble Station City. What? You haven't heard about that in train? What world do you live in? That's a train that goes around Garna. Important place to go. Well, bye. By the way, I finally contacted Baro, and he teleported me this for you. Bit Beeper. Oh, that's the Versus Seeker. Makes sense. But yeah, I'm still looking for the gym around here to figure out where the freak it is. Let's see here. I wish Trefkey would have gotten more XP out of that, but hey, whatever. Let's have him kill a couple other things, get another level up before we find out what the gym is to evolve into. Hopefully it's something still adorable. Here we go. Fluffles is evolving. Let's see what we got here. Fluffles is going to evolve into Super Fluffles. Oh god, it's going to be something terrifying, I can tell. Oh my god. Probably going to look like Stoutland. Ah! 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 What is that? Ah! It's got like a massive beard body thing. Truffalo. What the freaking... Ugh. Something that adorable could evolve into something like that. Such is the... I guess such is the nature of this game, but it's adept at attacking with the spines on its back and its sharp claws while quickly scurrying about. Burrows and lives underground. Oh my god. That is gross. Alright. Well, now that that's evolved, let's see what we got here. Fluffles. The Truffalo. Ugh. God. Why? It's gross. Alright, now let's see how its stats compare to Red Rat. It has higher attack and defense. That's a good thing. Not as high everything else, but it's higher attack and defense. Alright, well, with that evolution, I think I'm ready to start the gym now. God forbid. I hope I don't die in one hit. Because if after all that grinding, I die in one hit, I'm going to be really pissed. Extremely pissed. I'm going to be so freaking pissed. Alright, in we go. What have we? Welcome to Sue's boat. Fight now. What have you? Wappy. Ew. I don't even know what you are, but you're gross. Ow, Bubble. Die, Wappy. Pulsel. Okay, more scratch for you, Pulsel. See, if I can't kill these 16s in one hit, I worry about the rest of this gym. Hello. Way more cute than Sue. What's that hysteria about her sexiness? Don't look at me. Another one of these, okay. Fluffles is actually kind of beasting. That's good. Alright, well, here's the gym leader. And because I'm desperate, I'm gonna fight her off screen first, so be right back. Welcome back, folks. Yeah, so this is a post-commentary because Audacity did a weird thing to my audio here, so unfortunately that ruined, you know, the last 25 minutes of my video, so this is going to be interesting. In this case, we're fighting the gym leader here, and I'm greatly worried. However, she doesn't seem to be as hard as I originally thought she was, and I worked out a strategy off screen, and basically it involves mega kicking things in the face and getting critical hits. Yeah! And that's the second badge. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be, honestly. And I'm really, really glad that I trained up Fluffles for that. Because if I didn't, I probably would have lost. Most likely. With whatever I had, I suppose. So now I'm getting the freak out of there. And where are we going here? I'm assuming that I'm turboing all the way back to the Pokemon Center, most likely. Is that what I'm doing? Yep. Definitely what I'm doing here. And I think I buy a couple potions there, too. And away we go. Okay, so we got Fluffles and Red Rat here. And, if you heard the original audio, you know that I was pretty much celebrating myself and my badge victory. As I should be, of course. So there's some trees right there that I need to cut, but there's no SSN over here. I actually have to make my way to the Cobalt Town, I believe. I believe it's called Cobalt Town, something like that. And there's another turd grass, and I figure whatever, I'll just kill it. Level 23 for Fluffles. Gotta love my Fluffles. Oh yeah, gotta love my Fluffles. Fluffles. So I think I'm just getting in some last-minute grinding here just to see what's over here. No, you know what? You know what I'm figuring out is I'm trying to find something I haven't caught over here for my Nuzlocke rules, essentially. And what I end up finding is not this, of course. What I end up finding is this BT, which I don't believe I've caught yet, but I could be mistaken. So I just go for a Pokeball, and of course it kicks out at 3, but whatever. Typical wrestling maneuver, kicking out at 3, like a BT. And then I throw another one. I'm surprised Fluffles didn't kill it in one hit, but then again I did use Poison Sting on it, and Poison Sting is crap. So I'm going to go ahead and call it Bugzor because I don't really have any other name that I feel like calling it because I probably won't use this thing. At least that's what I'm thinking at this point. So we're going back to Le Pokemon Center. Wherever it is here. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Okay. We're going to be going to the Pokemon Center a lot this episode, just a fair warning, because, yeah, I get injured a lot, and I don't want nobody to freaking die. That's pretty much the gist of it. So, let's see here. Still can't get around those. Oh, one thing I did not mention in the original commentary, I realized this after the recording was done, was that the version I have right now is actually... It calls itself the 2.1 beta version, which is the latest version. However, it's not. Because when you get to the third town is blocked off. And there's a sign there that says, oh yeah, this is the beta, you can't go on any further. Sorry, you gotta have a little bit of patience. But this game is complete, and I have found a full version for next episode. So if you do have the full version, and you're playing along with me, and it looks like something is missing, that's essentially why. Because this is actually an earlier version than I expected it. And it was just mislabeled. But yeah, I'm just glad that I fixed my whole earlier version problem here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the daycare here and put Bugzor into the daycare because I'm probably not going to use it anytime soon. I might come back and see, be pleasantly surprised by what it is though, once we get it out. So just wanted to make sure it was in there. I don't think I saw it before. So anyways, up we go. In this totally not completed version of this game. I was pissed, though. Like, at the end of this, after I was looking around at the end of this episode, looking around the third town. Ooh, this I catch, by the way. I'm going to catch this because, I assumed at this point that I was on a new route. I don't think I am. However, I catch it anyways because screw everything. And because it looks really cool. Well, it's fugly, but it looks mean anyways, and I could use a mean Pokemon for my team. This Pokemon is actually Mankey, though. And I definitely could use a fighting type, so... I originally thought because of its name that it was a dark type, but no, it's Mankey, so it's a fighting type. Right. And the name I give it, if I remember correctly, what name did I give this thing? Oh yeah, I called it Rage! Because that's all it screamed to me was Super Epic Raccoon Rage. Aw yeah, and up we go! Back to the Pokemon Center for, God, I should just put a Pokemon Center counter up here. Like the freaking third time this episode, or this section anyways. I mean, we probably did a lot in the first part of the episode. But I did cut out a lot of the first part of the episode too, because literally I spent like 25 minutes grinding, and I didn't want that to be the whole episode. Then again, it was all worth it though, because I mean, I grinded Fluffles up to evolution stage. Actually, speaking of which, though, I do grind Rage a little bit here, so I am going to cut out for just a moment, and we'll be right back. Yeah, like how about right now? That didn't take long, did it? So I found this house up here that's basically the equivalent of the dig place in actual Fire Red version. And we're gonna go over here and talk to this this Team Glass, or whatever the freak these guys' names are, remember. He's gonna send an AWOL, perfect fodder for Rage, who is now level 15, of course. I cut that all out, because who wants to see me grinding? Own that AWOL, got a lot of XP, learned Fury Swipes, level 16, that works. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Now he's got this Demi Bomb, and I'm not really sure what that is. From looking at it, it's either Grimer or Zubat. It does have Supersonic. And it has Defense Curl, so, I mean, that's kind of weird. I don't think it would be Zubat. It probably is Grimer, most likely. Yeah, whatever it is, it's fugly. So, we continue on. He gives me Dig, luckily, which I believe I'm going to teach to Fluffles, of course, because Fluffles is part ground type. He is a Sand Slash, after all, so, yes. Switch Dig with Poison Sting, because Poison Sting is crap. Yes. Yay, Fluffles! And we're going to continue training my Rage after I teach it Brick Break, of course, because I was looking for an excuse to get that to somebody, but I was hoping it would be a fighting type. So I'm glad I got it to Rage. I am eager to see what Rage's evolution looks like. I bet it's going to be really terrifying, judging by how Rage looks, that is. So, anything in here? No, that's the berry powder guy. I was never interested in him. So we're gonna go down this way and see what we can find. And there's a couple trainers down here I can train on, so let's see what happens. That is nasty, and it's also dead. I think it's, I don't even know what that is. And then there's this slightly adorable thing that I just owned. I'm assuming, that is definitely Meowth. And it evolves into something completely fugly, as you'll see later in this video. Beefy, that doesn't bode well for Rage, well, not his fighting attacks anyways. I mean, the normal attacks still freaking own it. And we've got this thing, which I believe is a grass flying. I'm not entirely sure, and here I'm worried that Rage is poisoned, and in the rules that I have, poison death means actual death, so, that would not be good. I'm gonna smartly switch him out here for Fluffles, because I don't want Rage to die so early. I think he has potential, and we're gonna go for Dig, because this thing's part electric type. Ta-da! It's also part bug type, though, so it's not really immune to... super effective to ground. Or, ground is not super effective against it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. God, this freaking post-commentary. There's this lady who's got another Darkoon, and that thing is dead. And we've got a... Clevault. I'm not really sure what that is. And whatever this thing is that she's sending out. I'm not sure what this thing is either. I haven't seen like another one of these since she did it in this video. So, yeah, that's the first time seeing those. I'm assuming it's some sort of weird fighting type. And here I am looking through this grass to see if there is anything else that could possibly be worthwhile in here. And then I find this stick thing, and I'm like, well, it's the first thing that pops up. I guess I have to catch it. Whatever. This thing's actually Paris. But I think Baro might have given it a slight stat boost, because it's more useful than a normal Paris is, as I find out later in this video. That is. So I'm, once again, trying to figure out my way back to the Pokemon Center. It's like Pokemon Center count times freaking 100, I think. Might as well be 100, right? And we head back there. Pokemon Center, yes. Here, you darn woman. Yes, thank you. And I go ahead and get 5 more Pokeballs because I believe the whole reason I didn't catch that stick thing was because I was out. So, just glad I have money to do so after blacking out so much near the first gym. Ugh, that was terrible. Mount Moon in this game was heck. And I think I'm turboing trying to find that other house here real quick, too. Then I went through the dig house. Where's the dig house? God dang it. It's over here. Of course. And down we go. And we're back to here. So I'm trying to find this stick bug again. There's a plug link, which I wish I would have seen first, because I really wouldn't have minded one of those. They're pretty decent, actually. I learned from Quartz. It's basically Electrike, but it's still pretty decent. Run away from the Booble, because he's super effective against me, and I don't want to die. I may have cut this out. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but the new rule in the game is that if I designate a grinding period, then there can be no deaths within that period. It's just assumed that if somebody dies during grinding, they run away and get away safely, essentially. I think that's a fair rule to have. Hopefully I won't be implementing too many more for the series to even continue, but that grinding rule seems sort of like a necessity to me, so I found this thing again, and I'm gonna go ahead and catch it. Derp, derp, derp. Yeah, streak. It is, yep, it's Paris, of course. It has nothing to do with France. I was quite, at first, I was quite, what's the word for it, timid to use this thing because Paris is such a bad Pokemon. Parasect, too. Parasect is not very good either. But I saw that it had Stun Spore, and I was like, that might come in handy. Occasionally, maybe. So I decided to give it a shot. I give it a potion, and we continue on here. After, of course, I give Rage a potion. And here we go. Crossing the railroad is dangerous, blah, blah, blah. And then he gives me the amulet tag, whatever the freak that does. And then he battles me. Good for him. And he's got a McBot, which is an interesting looking sprite, to say the least. And it's obviously steel type, so Rage is able to own it. And then we got this ugly thing. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. It's gross, whatever it is. And I think, as far as I've seen, it evolves into something incredibly fugly. That might be Fanpy, but I'm most likely wrong. Most definitely wrong. I haven't seen enough of it to assume. It looks like Fanpy. That's the only thing I'm assuming. That's the only reason I'm assuming it. So now there's another lady here, and she's got this gross, ugly, irritating, one-eyed Blossway monster. And I decided to switch Rage out because that thing almost just freaking owned me. So I go for Scratch. I figure there's no way this thing can beat Fluffles. He's pretty much a defensive and offensive beast, and I was right. So then he sends out Sidekip. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, this is, most likely Whismur. I'm going to assume that it's Whismur anyways. It looks like Whismur. Could be wrong. And I'm pretty much just playing that thing where I don't really trust Paris as of yet to be able to kill anything without dying. So I'm basically doing that whole switch out tricked maneuver type of thing for XP. This guy's got a Turker, and I definitely can't keep Skinny out for that one. He goes for Peck, I go for Scratch, and of course Fluffles is a beast, so that's a one-hit KO. Fluffalo. Okay. And he has another flying type, so I once again do the bait and switch and go for another Scratch. One-hit KO. Skinny grows to level 11, which is nice. I wonder if there's Birdkeeper Hide anywhere around here. I can't remember. Hi, other streak. Go away. Thank you. What's this person want? Demi-Bomb. Okay, so this, yeah. I don't trust these things, because I know they probably have something ugly up their sleeves, so I go for a Dig. And he uses Supersonic and misses, although I'm still not sure what this thing is based off of. I still think it's Grimer, but he has different moves than Grimer would have. I mean, Supersonic made me assume that it was Zubat, but it also has Defense Curl, and I know Zubats don't get that. Or at least not by level. So I don't know, I'd have to look it up later maybe. Fluffles grows to level 24, and finally learns Slash, so that should make him a much more effective combatant. I'm honestly glad that I've actually somewhat built a team this episode compared to last episode where I lost everybody. I hope that doesn't happen again. I really don't want to start over, especially with a team that seems to be as effective as the one I'm doing now. I mean, I figure at this point, once Skinny grows up a little bit and gets his little effect moves, then those should help out a lot. And Rage is going to be a powerhouse. Fluffles is already an attack and defense powerhouse. He reminds me of a Stoutland a little bit. And of course, Red Rat is Red Rat. You can never go wrong with that. I'm pretty eager to see what Red Rat will evolve into, nonetheless. Of course. So now we got to go back down that route, and I think this is mostly figuring out where the freak I'm supposed to be. Although I could be wrong. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. I don't know. There's some boobles down here. And I do like boobles, but not those kind of boobles. Come on, move. Thank you. Thing will not let me escape because Skinny is a slow motherfreaker. As is Paris, so shouldn't be surprised. You know, I always thought Booble was like one of the better sprites, actually. For a bird one, anyways. I don't really know what it's based off of, but it definitely works. That, however, is disgusting. I do not like Landos. Those are nasty. So I go for Brick Break. Blah, 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 blah. He goes for Tackle. I go for Low Kick. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Skinny grows to level 12. And we continue forth to where we've made it to this town here. I think it was Cobalt something village. I don't remember what it was. That's where the skates are. And I don't go there in this video, but if you go to the far right, then you'll get that sign that says the beta's over. But like I said, I fixed that, and I've got the current beta now for the next episode, and there's actually something over there. Believe it or not. So, definitely going to be continuing this on. Hopefully I don't lose nobody. And I need cut for this. And of course this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for cut most of this time. But unfortunately in this version, fortunate for me at this point, I don't realize that cut is actually not even implemented into this first. Because what I have to do in next episode is I have to go past that place where the sign was, which obviously I can't do here like I explained. Fight off the glass team or whatever it's called again. And then I get a pass to go to one of the, to go to like the train or whatever, which I'm assuming is sort of like the SSN in this game. I don't know yet, I haven't been on it. And then you have to go talk to Letitia, who's by the Kelly Green town. She's in that house on the beach by the Kelly Green town that we went in earlier, and she'll give you cut. So, gotta keep that in mind for next episode, definitely. So, I'm actually confident enough now to use Skinny because, he does do a decent amount of damage, at least to these bugs, with his scratch, so. And he takes Spark like a beast, which is also another thing that I like. But then again, he is part grass type, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised, really. And he gains XP pretty well as well. This guy sends out a Beefy. And I missed my Stun Spore, which really isn't nice. And what's funny is this bugs have string shotted me low enough speed that I'm actually slower than them when they're paralyzed. Now that's low speed for you right there. Level 13 for Skinny and Poison Powder. That'll help me out quite a bit, I must say. Although I do prefer Stun Spore, Poison Powder is never a bad move to have. Although it's basically a poor man's Toxic. Still doesn't matter. Then one could argue that Stun Spore is a poor man's Thunder Wave. This lady's got an Ornlil, and I am definitely not keeping him in for that, so go Fluffles. And I can't send out Rage either because it's a flying type. Slash, and we see the true power of what Slash can be now that it's on Fluffles. And of course I send out Skinny again on whatever the freak this thing is. And of course it's another flying type. It's actually the evolved form of Turker, so I believe that's, not Turker, that's Pidgeotto. It's the evolved form of Ornlil, actually. It's Pidgeotto. So now we switch back to Skinny and to see if we can take on this Poison Echo, possibly. Although it looks like Skinny's going to have some trouble here, so I go for some Scratch. It paralyzes me, so now we're both the same speed, which really sucks. So I am forced to send out Rage. And I go for Fury Swipes, which do a decent amount of damage, I suppose. So we're going to go for another Scratch and another Scratch because it's paralyzed. And yay. That was her. And we make another trip back to the Pokemon Center. Derp, 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 derp. There we go. My team is growing, 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 I tell you what. And once I go back and get Beefy, I might have an even better chance of growing my team, depending on what it is. And there's this annoying little octopus thing that was in the water gym before, that I hate. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It reminds me of Octillery, but I'm sure it's not based off Octillery. Because this is Gen 1 after all. Well, it's Gen 3 technically, but it's based off Gen 1. Hence the Gen 1 bases. Anyways, Fury Swipes, and Rage takes it out, gets level 20, which is nice, and Skinny even levels up. Such a thing is good. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion on... Didn't mean to use it on Rage, I meant to use it on Skinny. So that's my fault for turboing. And forward we go. Once again, I'm looking in here for something I can catch. And I don't remember if I find anything. I think I find mostly stuff that I've already seen before. Mostly, anyways. And I tried to take down this Lando, and hopefully I do eventually. I don't remember whether... Well, I wouldn't run at this point because I am actually attacking it, and that would just be a waste of power points. In my eyes, anyways. This thing can't kill Skinny anyways. I mean, he's got like a ×4 like resistance to grass attacks. Being bug grass, of course. So, back to the Pokemon Center. No, never mind. We're not going back to the Pokemon Center. My bad. We're gonna fight this guy. Who has a Ronka. Who also has Poison Powder, which sucks. So, I'm gonna go for sending out my rage on this thing to take it out, and he's going to whip up a Whirlwind, and I'm going to go for Brick Break, which, of course, because it's part flying type, is not very effective. This thing could be Bug Flying. I don't know. I think it might be. It's either Bug Flying or Grass Flying, but it's definitely flying because it's resistant against fighting attacks, so... Yes, you lost, and I am doing the smart thing and quickly heading back to not get killed by an Ornlil. Heading back to the Pokemon Center to get Skinny healed before he dies of poison. That would be nice, and luckily I do it on time. He had enough health left at that point to get healed before dying. Yay. So, onward we go. What am I doing here? Okay, I think I was checking his level or something. Level 14 is not bad for now. Just run away. There's a tree over there I can't get, and then there's this lady. So what do we got? We've got a Truffkey, who has Sand Attack, and I'm going to go for Stun Spore on this thing, and a Scratch, and it looks like he's not going to stand a chance, so, because Truffkey and Truffalo, of course, pretty darn BA. So that thing's dead. Skinny goes to level 15, and she sends out, I don't even know what this is. What are you sending out? Sidekick, this thing again. And as far as I remember, I believe I underestimate this thing quite a bit. Or do I? I can't remember if it's this or not. Yes, it was that, because that thing goes for a critical hit, and Skinny is done for. It was just very short-lived, and I was kind of hoping I could keep Skinny for a while and see if he grows into anything good, but hey, whatever happens, happens. I still got I still got 3 Pokemon in my party that are good, and that I don't expect to die very soon, so I'm not too worried about Skinny, unfortunately. Here we go to put him in the box and give him his final farewells. Poor Skinny, we barely knew ye. Dun 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 dun. And of course we put what's his face in there too, because we don't exactly need Flash at the moment. I was so into him last episode, I can't even remember his name anymore. It's just what's his face to me now. And this is me going over what my party is now and congratulating myself for actually getting something started for once. And I think this is truly the beginning of a successful Nuzlocke run in episode 4. Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and see you guys next time.